So as Mel is beginning to start the video of the standards on the aspect of the program, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for joining us in this wonderful occasion wherein we could integrate conservation agriculture with organic agriculture. And I'm very thankful again, President Manny, for hosting this event and for hosting the consortium. Very, very grateful to you and to your team. And at the same time, I'm very thankful to Christine Katindig of US Embassy. She emailed me under short notice that she will join us today. And I hope a representative from the Commission on Higher Education will join us as well. So Mel, if you're ready, just move forward with the video as I speak, okay? So that we could start the program.
Before we start, let us pray, everyone. Most gracious and Heavenly Father, we lift your name on high and we acknowledge your presence in our midst this evening. We are very humbled, Lord, as your children, to receive abundant blessings and knowledge every day. And in every way, we are more than blessed and thankful. In this evening, Lord, as we hold the virtual signing ceremony of the different HEIs in the Philippines together with Kansas State University, we implore your guidance and wisdom to each of us. May this collaboration be productive and useful to our future endeavors. As we express our willingness to spread good works, humility, and good influence to others, we still pray for your heavenly intervention and direction. We also pray for our healthy bodies as well as our dear leader and friend, Dr. Reynaldo Ramos. May you guide every participant and make this event successful. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, ewas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kaya ka nang magiting, sa mandulupin. Di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok, susimoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng warhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa pito. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga akin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thanks so much, Mel, for playing the Pambansang Awit, our Philippine national anthem. And right now we will, Miss Christine Katindig, thanks so much at such short notice for joining us tonight. And you will be the first speaker, ma'am, Miss Christine. So it's
Hello.
your floor, Miss Christine. You want to introduce yourself, Christine? And then let's move forward. Thank you.
Hi, President Shirley. President Shirley is also a longtime partner and friend. Yes, all right. So I thought when I was in the waiting room, I was thinking, I'll just cheer them on from the Facebook Live. I love it. Anyway, so good evening, everyone, to the university presidents in the call, of course, to Dr. Grant Chapman and Dr. Manny Reyes. Hello to both of you. And it's really an honor to be here today and to just have this opportunity to be a part of this engagement of your collaboration. So with that said, I've been asked by Dr. Manny, and I'm so thankful that he followed up with me and made sure that I was going to be here tonight, as we had so much going on recently. So thank you, Dr. Manny, for that. So again, good evening. I'm Christine, and I represent our Education USA office at the US Embassy in the Philippines. So I am the education coordinator for bilateral initiatives. That said, out of the many hundreds of collaborations that I get to see in that line of work, this collaboration easily stands out among all the other collaborations that I've seen. So I'm very inspired by the work that you all do, and I'm very excited of the results. Again, it's just been truly a pleasure to have witnessed the outstanding collaboration between Kansas State University, as led by Dr. Reyes, from Lone State University, as led by President Manny, Dr. Ramos, and the other Philippine HEIs in the call today, and many of your institutions we have worked with. So it has been an honor being able to see the progress since day one. So it's good to also see everyone here safe and well during this pandemic. It goes without saying that it takes a village to make a change through international education. And I'm sure we can all agree there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of cogs in the process. And I'm really happy to see how far you have come. And we will continue to cheer you on from the embassy for as long as you work in these meaningful international education endeavors to promote access to education and innovation. So for each collaboration that we do, a lot of things go into it, but at the same time, there's also a lot of realities and lives that we get to impact. And I honestly think that compared to the magnitude that you all have done on your own through your own amazing teams and what you've accomplished, what we have done from our end becomes quite granular in retrospect, because the main thing that we have done in Education USA is to simply connect a world-class US university to an eager to partner Philippine university, and the rest fell into place through your effort and hard work. So with that said, it's amazing how to see the ripple effect has been. And I think our partners at the Commission on Higher Education will be in agreement with me when I say that all the late nights that go into the things that we offer, the mission trips that we do, the joint capacity building programs, as well as the partnerships networking event where this started, everything was worth it. And we are excited to see how you will continue to make an impact in agriculture, in innovation, and also in all the other future areas of collaboration that you will later explore. So I'm humbled that you always take the time to update us about your success stories. And it's so fulfilling to see the results of your collaboration. I have been part of the webinars in the past, and seeing all the discussions that come to life because you have taken this initiative virtually despite the curveballs thrown by the pandemic is really outstanding. So international education may be a slow moving force, but it's a powerful one. And I have been a part of that. I have been a product of that. And seeing you leading these efforts to the university presidents here will very well impact the world today. And that's really what we need. So with your expertise, brilliant minds, and experience, I'm really excited to see what happens next. And your friends at the US Embassy, we're always here for you. And please let us know if there's anything we can support you with, anything that you'd like to discuss or talk about. Education USA is a free service, and we're just here for all of you. So that's all, and congratulations on this milestone.
Thank you so much, Christine. I really appreciate it. It all started that email that you sent to everyone. And we're thankful for this, and we're thankful to you and to the US Embassy EdUSA team, and also, of course, to the Commission on Higher Education for facilitating this linkage. It's a dream come true for me, for everyone. I really would love to serve the Philippines a lot since I left and migrated to the United States of America. I'm very honored to introduce to you to Provost Chapman, who will speak on behalf of the President. Associate Provost Chapman has been tireless as well, just Dr. Ray, in ensuring that all our memorandum of understanding goes to the Office of the President of Kansas State University. Provost Chapman, Associate Provost Chapman, for international programs, it's your floor. Thank you.
Good evening. I'd like to read a statement from President Myers of Kansas State University. So good evening to our Philippine partners I'm unable to attend the signing ceremony this evening. However, our Associate Provost for International Programs, Dr. Grant Chapman, is attending on behalf of Kansas State University. Kansas State University is excited to partner with Philippine universities and colleges for the Special Agriculture and Sustainability Initiative in the Philippines, launched on this memorable year, the 75th anniversary of the Philippines and the United States diplomatic relations. I'm thankful to the Commission on Higher Education Philippines, Attorney Lily Milia, and U.S. Embassy in the Philippines, Education USA, Ms. Christine Kattendig and Ms. Jen Goldstein for catalyzing relationships between the Philippines and the U.S. higher education institutions, resulting in Kansas State University having a memorandum of understanding with multiple higher education institutions in the Philippines, located in the three island groups of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Roblin State University, President Marian Manny and Dr. Ray Ramos, thanks for your leadership leading to this formal ceremonial signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Philippine higher educational institutions plus the Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Study and Research in Agriculture, SEARCA. Our MOUs agreed to the following general areas of interest and cooperation: the exchange of scholars and scientists to conduct research of mutual interest, the exchange of professors for lectures and short-term visits, invitations to scholars for participation in conferences, symposium, and instruction, exchange of information, academic materials, and publications in the fields of mutual interest. I am so pleased Kansas State University and several Philippines higher education institutions with SEARCA started implementing these MOUs. We agreed to the formation of the Conservation Agriculture for Organic Agriculture, CA4OA, consortium with the mission to grow and distribute nutritious, healthy food, profitable and equitable, while enhancing soil, water, air, biodiversity, health, mitigating climate change, and nurturing peaceful communities. Kansas State University has the Kansas Center for Sustainable Agriculture and Alternative Crops, and since 2014 has managed the United States Agency for International Development Feed the Future Innovation Lab for collaborative research on sustainable intensification, led by Kansas State Professor Dr. Vara Persad. CA4OA is a theme Kansas State University can exchange expertise with higher education institutions partners in the Philippines. I am very optimistic our MOU will lead to greater collaborations and partnerships with action items we can synergistically do together. Signed this date, 24th August 2021 by President Richard B. Myers, Kansas State University. So we are delighted to be part of this ceremonial MOU signing ceremony. Thank you, Dr.
so
Ray.
much.
Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chapman. I really appreciate the message of President Myers on behalf of Kansas State, and also talking to our MOU presidents and chancellors in the Philippines. The next in the program is the passion of conservation agriculture for organic agriculture. Need to have around 5 minutes to quickly share what conservation agriculture for organic agriculture, and then I'll be sharing a video. So let me relay first conservation agriculture for organic agriculture, or CA for overacting, or CA for OA, or CA for organic agriculture. Now, what is conservation agriculture? There are 3 components. If one is missing, it is not conservation agriculture. The first component, conservation agriculture increases yield while enhancing soil health. This is very important. This is a key technology right now wherein we can increase yield and at the same time the health of the soil improves. So these are all pictures in Cambodia. By the way, in June 2022, it was supposed to be January, we will have the International Sustainable Agriculture Intensification and Nutrition, the third one, conference in Cambodia. So please mark your calendar. I'll share to you the website to the consortium. And Cambodia is the lead country on conservation agriculture in Southeast Asia. So the pictures I'm showing to you right now are all in Cambodia. First characteristic of conservation agriculture is minimum soil disturbance, permanent no-till. In our language, sa Filipino, hindi na tayo mag-aararo. Minimum soil disturbance, permanent no-till. Secondly, permanent organic soil cover, yan ang damit ng lupa. Ang organic matter ang damit ng lupa. So it's permanent organic soil cover. And lastly is diversification of species. This is biological mimicry. We are actually copying the forest. And there are extensive studies right now all over the world that this technology works. And most important, it mitigates climate change because we sequester carbon from the atmosphere back to the soil through this essential and urgent technology that we need to apply in the Philippines. Now, the Philippines has several laws and initiatives on organic agriculture. So what we will do is we will strengthen organic agriculture in the Philippines by integrating conservation agriculture. So that's essentially the reason why it is conservation agriculture for organic agriculture. And the mission is to grow and distribute nutritious, healthy food profitably and equitably. So there's the distribution and the growing for profitable and equitable distribution of healthy food. At the same time, this is a given right now. While we're growing and distributing, while enhancing soil, water, air, biodiversity, health, focus on mitigating climate change, which we must do. Malulubog ang Pilipinas. If we don't focus, we are all focused on mitigating climate change. And I am very, very much convinced, 100% convinced that conservation agriculture will be a technology to mitigate climate change. And equally important, nurturing partnerships and peaceful communities. Now, there are already several action items that we've done on CA4OA. There's training, state universities and colleges engagements. This is the higher education institutions, K-12 schools, machinery, business, and government. We will have a video showing, and Mel, I will stop sharing my screen. We will share to you a video on this aspect on how we have acted on this through the consortium.
Actions of conservation agriculture for organic agriculture.
Agri-Portal Advocacy is a platform for God to transform our stakeholders to become good stewards of His resources, building and linking communities for mutual accountability. Capacity building towards responsible CA4OA through training. Stakeholders' economic transformation through sustainable agri-enterprises. Sustainable projects, programs and activities supporting agricultural, educational, institutional and other sectors. It is our commitment to support the conservation agriculture for organic agriculture, through the ongoing production of training videos, that will transform the hearts of the nation. Welcome to Agri-Portal Philippines. Thank you for watching.
Higher Education Institution. Education.
Greetings from the College of Teacher Education of Central Philippine State University. I wish to express my sincere gladness to our partnership and agreement with the SEARCA and Kansas State University. Initially, the College of Teacher Education was able to link and conduct webinar series on Home Plus Garden to the teachers of the Division of Cabancalan City, Negros Occidental, Philippines, with the help of CID Chief Surgeon Reyes Farrar, and with the effort of Dr. Manny Reyes of Kansas State University, Dr. Aladino C. Muraca, the Central Philippine State University President, the Vice President for Research and Extension, Dr. Mayflor Posadas, and our Research Director, Dr. Angeli Lumba. Thank you for considering us as partners. I am sure that the linkage of SHGBE to the curriculum of the College of Teacher Education will train our pre-service teachers or the future teachers to be the bearers of change of the green mining technology. Looking forward to work with you and to achieve a lot of success in our activities. Thank you and God bless us.
I'm Peter Susan, a faculty of MSU IIT. Since I joined the weekly meetings of the consortium, I was inspired to initiate a new academic program on conservation agriculture. The timing is perfect since MSU IIT is about to receive 100 hectares land donation, and SEARCA will be helping us to develop the program.
Higher Education Institution Research.
To all office heads of the different SUCs under this consortium, a pleasant evening. It is an honor and privilege for Central Philippine State University to be engaged in this partnership with Kansas State University, represented by Dr. Manuel Manny Reyes, that brought research and extension in mission and action for conservation agriculture, which highlights research collaborations as well as trainings and workshops. CPSU has 10 campuses, sprawling all over Negros Occidental Province. These 10 campuses are committed and already engaged on conservation agriculture for organic agriculture, which is evident on the establishment of legacy plots, as well as researches anchored on the 3 principles of minimum soil disturbance, continuous mulch or soil cover, and diversity of cropping systems. CPSU is committed on the mission of growing nutritious food while enhancing soil health, water, biodiversity, and air health, which covers the priority areas of agricultural science, entrepreneurship, and environmental sustainability. We look forward to the success of this collaboration. Thank you and Godspeed.
Welcome to Makabagla Maki na Awan Misamis Oriental Legacy Club!
Higher Education Institution Extension.
It started when CPSU Extension Program conducts a training to 54nd Engineer Battalion. The extension program widens their scope and conducts a training to our Kapatiran community, so instead of handling guns, they will handle their own farm for food security. Now, a convergence is being done in the island of Negros.
K-12.
Allow me to greet everyone a pleasant day, especially to the bigwigs of the different universities and partners. We at the Department of Education, Schools Division Office of Cabancalan City are honored and privileged to have been chosen by the Central Philippine State University as one of the recipients of the School Plus Home Gardening / Biodiversity Enhancement Enterprise. Home gardening program is now institutionalized in Region 6, Western Visayas, and this year, we will implement it in DepEd Cabancalan. This is a big step for us, especially during this time of pandemic. But through our partnership with CPSU and our generous partners, we will capacitate 88 teachers from the 29 recipient schools in Cabancalan starting September 2021. The webinar series on SHGBEE, which will be spearheaded by CPSU, would provide our teachers substantial knowledge, skills, and attitudes as we implement it this year. It is a humbling experience for DepEd Cabancalan, and we are truly grateful and appreciative to Dr. Muraca, Sir Manny, and our partners for including DepEd Cabancalan City in this noble undertaking. We look forward for the successful implementation of this program at SDO Cabancalan City. God bless and mabuhay everyone.
Romblon State University, on the initiation of the International Linkages and External Affairs Office, ILAO, is with us on the success of the webinar series on School Plus Home Gardens Biodiversity Enhancement Enterprise last July 27 and August 23, 2021. The knowledge and inputs given to us by our speakers were indeed substantial to continue our efforts in sustaining and conserving our biodiversity.
The United Service Foundation has been supporting the CA for OA K-12 initiative of the consortium through SEARCA, UPLB's School Plus Home Garden Biodiversity Enhancement Enterprise Initiative.
Business.
In the spirit of Go Native philosophy of leaving money where value is added, Ashley, Horace, and I, along with Professor Manny, are excited to be working with small farmers in the Philippines to increase their profitability and make them equitable. It is our honor to be working with Central Philippine State University under CA for OA initiative on this journey. Good luck and best wishes. Thank you.
Yes, we are engaged with Go Native International, and several of us had training on the use of the Go Native, and we are determined to implement this initiative before the end of 2021.
Open system tools and agricultural machinery manufacturing.
Biomec UPLB is committed in implementing the conservation agriculture or land agriculture, open systems, agricultural machinery manufacturing initiative. Biomec started this initiative by hosting an open system agricultural machinery manufacturing workshop last January 2020. RU Foundry, one of the local fabricators, participated in this workshop and is about to complete the first four-wheel Philippine manufactured tractor.
As an advocate for open systems manufacturing concepts, I encourage everyone to understand it's not a tractor, it's a way of thinking. With open systems manufacturing, we can change from preparing our young people to get jobs with national and global companies to creating products for the local economy. I am proud to work with Biomec, UPLB, and RU Foundry implementing this way of thinking.
Hello everyone, my name is Han Nam Siu and I'm from Danfoss, who is the manufacturer and supplier of all the hydraulic components used on the UR tractor. Danfoss is pleased to have this opportunity to work with the various stakeholders and partners to manufacture an affordable tractor in the Philippines by using the open system agricultural machinery concept, which contribute towards sustainable agriculture, which benefits the farmers and masyarakat. Salamat.
RU Foundry is committed in the CA408 to profitable and equitable manufacturing of Philippine-made open systems agriculture machinery, providing that will result in the mini-industrialization of rural communities and access to affordable conservation agriculture tools and machines by Philippine farmers.
I am so happy to relay that the United States Department of Agriculture is engaged in the CA408 Open Systems Agricultural Machinery Manufacturing. In fact, the no-till vegetable transplanter was designed in the USDA and was donated to the Philippines. And it's right now in the Bureau of Customs. And they also provided to Biomech the design.
Government. Conservation Agriculture for Organic Agriculture is partnering with national, regional, and local Philippine government agencies like the Department of Agriculture, the Department of Education, and the Commission on Higher Education, Mimaropa, and the municipalities and barangays.
Thank you so much, Mel, for preparing that video, which highlights the actions that the Conservation Agriculture for Organic Agriculture Consortium has started and has begun since we started meeting actually in October of 2020 and continued meeting every Tuesday since then. Now we will be going to the signing ceremony, and I would request Mel to please share the screen of all the presidents' name and chancellors, and please turn off your video except the video of the presidents and chancellors and SEARCA and Associate Provost Chapman, so that we could move forward to the signing ceremony. So what will happen is you all have sort of like have a signing document, and I will first call each president or chancellor to stand up so that we could see you in the video and we could see your faces, representatives and chancellors of different state universities or higher education institutions in the Philippines. Kansas State University is very, very thankful for this. And the first person that I would love to call is my beloved friend, Dr. Anthony Penaso. Anthony,
hello, Manny.
Kamusta? Yes.
Okay lang.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anthony. Congratulations to your university, for what you have been accomplishing. Second one will be President Patrick Alain Azanza from Catanduanes State University. If you could show your face in the Zoom screen, please. Catanduanes State University President or a representative of Catanduanes State. Maybe they're having internet connection problems. Next would be my friend of next will be Central Luzon State University President Ruben C. Sevilleja. President Sevilleja.
No, Sir Manny.
Hi, Marvin. Hi, Marvin.
Yes, sir. Actually, si Dr. Edgar Orden na po ang presidente namin. Siya po yung nakapirma doon sa ating MOU.
Okay.
Kung hindi po yata na-update ito.
Okay, sorry. So is Dr. Orden, is he here?
Nag-text po siya at i-represent na lang daw po namin siya ni Sir Dr. Badwan. Kasama rin po natin siya dito. He's a graduate of Kansas State University.
So thank you, Marvin. Marvin is from the Faculty is from the college, from the Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, together with Dr. Badua. Thank you, Marvin. No, thank you for representing CLSU. And then representative from Central Philippine State University, President Aladino Moraca.
Good evening,
President
man.
Moraca.
Good evening.
Good evening,
man.
Noy.
Yes.
Thank you, Noy. Thank you. Good evening.
Good
And
evening.
then
Good
next
evening.
will be, thank you. Next will be Davao del Sur College, President Ogie E. Fuentes.
Hello, Sir Manny. Good evening.
Hi. Oh, hello. Salamat, Ogie. Presidente Ogie, no? Thanks for joining us. And then Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State, President Benjamin B. Sapitula. Am I right?
Sir
or
Manny,
wrong?
Sir Manny,
Yes.
excuse me po.
Yes.
Sir Manny, the president of the Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University is no other than our president, President Jaime I. Manuel Jr. He's also with us tonight, sir.
So President Jaime, sorry,
Yes,
I
sir.
just googled the names, no? So
Not
President
updated
Jaime.
po. Okay, sir.
Yes,
Sige po.
President Jaime, if you could greet us, please.
Hello, good evening po. Good evening po.
Good evening, President Jaime. Sorry about that, no, President Jaime. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The next would be Mariano Marcos State University President, of course, Shirley.
Hello
Agripis.
po.
President
Hello,
Shirley. Hello.
Naimbag nga rabi amin apo. That's our dialect in Ilocos Norte. Good evening, everyone.
Salamat. Salamat. You told me about the ghost dorm in Kansas State. I know you've been to
Manhattan.
Kansas State 2 times. Yeah, okay. Thank you, President, for joining us. And then Marinduque State College, Marinduque President Surveta. We just
Yes, good
chatted,
evening
or we
po.
just- Good
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Salamat, President.
Salamat,
I'm
salamat.
looking forward to engaging. And President Chancellor Sukarno, wow, thank you. You have
Yeah.
such several campuses. Thank you. Mindanao
Good
State.
evening from Iligan City. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you, President. As I said, you will be the computer modeler of the team. But Mindanao State, you have a lot of talented, super talented computer modelers in Mindanao State, Iligan. Thank you very much, President, Chancellor, for joining us.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you.
OIC, the president of or representative of Pampanga State Agricultural University. Again, I'm sorry to inform everyone, last July, the president passed away due to COVID complications. And Dr. Rafael, if you're around, or your representative, please show yourself in the video.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be representing PSAU. Unfortunately, our OIC will not be able to join us tonight. So thank you for letting us join in this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rafael. Rafael, thank you very much. And Philippine Christian University President Junifen, if you could show yourself in the video, we're excited to see you. Yes.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be part of this group. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Junifen, the only private higher education institution who's part of our MOU and consortium. Thank you so much, President Junifen. Occidental Mindoro State University now. So I just read in the Inquirer that you became a university. Congratulations, President Nielo, Marlene Nielo. If you could show yourself in the video, President Nielo.
Good
Oh,
evening,
yes.
Manny. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm
Good
glad.
evening, sir.
Ma'am Rochelle has been communicating. It's been a wonderful opportunity to engage with Rochelle. No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us, and congratulations for being the new state university in the Philippines as you serve the citizens of Occidental Mindoro. And Romblon, of course, President Manny, President of Romblon State University, President Manny, if you could greet us, please. I know you'll speak later as well.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is quite a celebration for the hard work of everybody. Thank you, Dr. Manny Reyes, for this initiative.
Chancellor Camacho, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. I'm an alumnus of UPLB, been a faculty of UPLB. I miss UPLB, been in UPLB for 12 years. Thank you for joining us, Chancellor Camacho, no? So please, I'm...
Pleased to meet you, Manny, and I hope to see you around.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Chancellor. I hope to see you too. Economics, tanda ko yung mga teacher ko sa economics, no? During those days, Chancellor. Thank you so much, Chancellor. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. And University of Southern Mindanao, representative, please show yourself in the video, ma'am. Dean.
Good evening or good morning in Kansas. I'm Dr. Josephine Migalbin. Our president, Dr. Francisco Hill and Garcia, cannot attend. So as Dean of the College of Agriculture, I'm representing him in this one.
Okay, thank you so much. So we will all pin, and of course, Dr. Chapman, Dr. Chapman, and first before Dr. Chapman, SEARCA Executive Director, Dr. Glenn Gregorio.
Hello everyone. Hello, nice seeing everyone. Thank you. Good evening.
Thanks. Good evening, Glenn. Thank you so much, Glenn, for always joining us and for your support in the consortium. And Executive Director, Associate Provost Chapman, again, thank you so much for joining on behalf of Kansas State University. With that, everyone please turn off your videos, including me, except the President's, SEARCA Director, and Dr. Chapman. And Ray, if you could just pin everyone, all the presidents and the chancellors, just for the signing ceremony. All the presidents, please turn on your video.
So it is a pleasure to sign our MOUs.
Everybody is so quiet. Can we all raise it together so that we will document it from our side? Dean? Next yet, can we have a thumbs up, everybody? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mamani. Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you,
Thank you.
Sir Manny.
So we would like to proceed to our program. We have Dr. Patrick Alain Azanza from Catanduanes State University for our closing remarks. Sir?
Good evening, everyone. Good morning in Kansas. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for allowing us to be a part of this historic and very important gathering of universities in order to advance conservation, agriculture, for organic agriculture. And we are indeed very privileged to be a part of this consortium that would allow us to share and as well as enjoy exchange of ideas and new knowledge in this field in order to secure our food and environmental concerns across the nation and across the world. Thank you, and we are pleased to celebrate this momentous occasion with everyone. Such an honor for the Catanduanes State University to be amongst all these universities that are known for advancing knowledge in agriculture. Thank you so much, Kansas University, for sharing your resources, knowledge, and expertise with the Philippine universities.
Thank you po, President, no? Thank you. Mel, thank you. I was on mute and my video was off. I kept on talking. Actually, I kept on talking. I didn't know I was on mute. This is my senior citizen. I'm 64, turning 64 this September. So this is my senior. Next speaker will be our beloved President Aladino Moraca. And Mel, do you have a video?
Central Philippine State University is very much happy on our engagement with Kansas State University, SEARCA, other state colleges and universities, DepEd and other partners in conservation agriculture, organic farming, school plus home garden biodiversity enhancement and enterprise development, nurturing peaceful communities through Arm to Farm program with our Criminology and College of Agriculture and Forestry, Go Native, and open system manufacturing of tools and agricultural machineries. Highlighted activities can be seen in action in partnership with the farmer communities in the island of Negros. Central Philippine State University is committed to continue our local action in spreading best practices on conservation agriculture and organic farming and encouraging our students to become an entrepreneur and complement the efforts of the national government to ensure food security and at the same time preserving our biodiversity.
Thank you so much, President Moraca, no? And thank you for being present. And then President of Davao del Sur, no, you're representing Davao. I know you're gonna go live, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Of course, I would like to start mentioning Dr. Grant Chapman of Kansas State University, the key actors of this convergence, Dr. Manuel Reyes, together with Dr. Ray Ramos, who has been active in the weekly meeting since October. And of course, my fellow presidents of the state colleges, universities in this partnership. And tonight really marks the leap of our collaboration, for we have officially signed our MOU together with KSU. The Davao del Sur State College, together with the HEI partners in Mindanao, are very grateful, first and foremost, to Education USA, Miss Christine, who has been always coming to us and checking us with all the information about Education USA. And it was actually during the time you initiated with CHED in gathering all HEIs during the USPH University Partnership and networking in September 18, 2020. So thus this partnership with KSU becomes a reality, and that started during that collaboration forum. So this MOU is actually a product of our regular virtual meetings that started in October 2020 in our mutual desire to promote safe and sustainable cultural, educational, and research initiatives and campaigns. We are very excited now and looking forward to realize our plans, particularly in the exchange of faculty, scholars, and scientists to conduct researches, exchange of professors for lectures and short-term visits, exchange of information, academic materials and publications, as well as inviting scholars to participate in conferences, symposia, and other academic activities. So through this MOU, we hope that we can influence not only our constituents, but also impart science-based knowledge and help our local and international farmers the importance of conservative agriculture for sustainable intensification and organic agriculture. So once again, it's a big celebration that we will do. Thank you very much, and together let us change the world through research and action. Good evening.
Thank you. Before Dr. Glenn Gregorio takes the floor through a video, Mel, if you could prepare it, just want to announce that SEARCA and the team will sponsor or will do the first school plus home garden biodiversity enhancement enterprise. This is pretty long in the island of Busuanga, Coron, Palawan, Philippines, November 2022. And President Manny, of course, thank you for hosting the first conference we will have on CA for OA in January 2023 in the province of Romblon. So please mark your calendar, November 2022, January 2023. And Mel, let's hear from Dr. Gregorio.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a beautiful and blessed day to everyone. It is our pleasure to witness this very timely and significant event of formalizing our engagement on conservation agriculture for organic agriculture. The advantage of organic agriculture, as you know, is by attained by adoption of environmentally friendly practices, likewise from the exclusive use of natural products for fertilizer and for pest control. That's why we need academe to implement the CA for OA, because this is a practice that is really knowledge intensive. It is important to consider how we manage things with an integrative and systematic approaches. And I guess that applies in many aspects of our lives, whether in the family or in the workplace. It should be nature designed. We at SEARCA believes that this is the best time to bring together the different sectors of our society to ensure that no one is left behind. Thus, everyone's contribution, our contribution, when put together, will make a big difference in us and our society. SEARCA remains committed in enabling our partners by providing opportunities on capacity building, opportunities on institutional development and scholarships, as well as sharing relevant research outputs, and knowledge products, including organic agriculture. Together, we can attain a better, bigger, and smarter future, starting from our respective homes, from our universities, to our communities, and our countries and beyond. Again, God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gregorio and Dr. Chapman. It's your floor. Thank you.
Thank you. Greetings. I'm delighted that Kansas State University is partnering with so many Philippine university colleges on this endeavor, CA4OA. And greetings to all the presidents, chancellors, and rectors at the ceremony, as well as SEARCA and our friends at the U.S. Embassy, Philippines, and Education USA. When Dr. Reyes mentioned a year or a couple of years ago about this dream of working with his homeland, his beloved homeland, on conservation agriculture, I looked and did a little history lesson with Kansas State and the Philippines. And I want to just take one moment to say, Kansas State has a long history in agriculture education, research, and international agriculture with the Philippines. In fact, the first involvement of Kansas State international agriculture was when our Dr. Leland Call was assigned in 1921. So this is 100 years to consult with the Philippines on agricultural programs. Dr. Call, we have a building named for Dr. Call Hall, and it houses our working dairy, where faculty and students work on dairy and dairy products. And so Dr. Call was the Kansas State University Dean and head of our research and extension from 1925 to 1945. And then after retiring, he became chief of party of the agricultural mission to the Philippines in the 1950s and 1960s. So I think it is apropos that 100 years, 1921 to now 2021, Kansas State has been involved with the Philippines and partners in agriculture. I do want to say special thanks to Dr. Manny Reyes, our research professor. You can tell the passion that he has just even through the miracle of technology. Not I only imagine face to face working with Dr. Reyes on the CA4OA projects, how passionate and how contagious this can be for sustainable and conservation agriculture. I do want to thank him very much for his leadership. I also want to thank Kansas State's Dr. Vara Prasad. He's the director of our Feed the Future Innovation Lab for Collaborative Research. He's a university distinguished professor, and he is really a leader in agricultural research across the globe. And he has far reach agriculture research around Kansas, but all over the globe. And then finally, thank you to all of the participants who could be here, the Commission on Higher Education, the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines, Education USA, Romland State University, for your leadership in getting us to this point. It takes a group to get this to this point, and we are so excited to be part of this. We want to work with you, learn with you about conservation agriculture, and hope and we wish all the best as we go through this global pandemic together, that we can get out of this pandemic and help feed the world and feed the world safely and sustainably. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, Associate Provost Chapman. As I always say, I'm very emotional right now and thankful for this privilege that was provided to engage with the land of my birth. Dr. Prasad Bara, I remember August, you don't know this, Grant, but August 2019, I received an email from Bara. He told me I need to go to the Philippines for a week. He saw the potential. So he flew all the way from Kansas to the Philippines, just to the Philippines. He met with Glenn, Gregorio, and the rest is history. So Vara, I'm very grateful for what you have done on behalf of this consortium. Thank you so much, Vice. Thank you so much, Dr. Chapman, again. And to everyone who are here, I'm very, very excited because of the good, of the good, of the good we can all do together to our magsasakas in the Philippines. With that, President Manny, I give the floor to you, either through video or Mel, if President Manny did a video, or maybe President Manny
live.
wants to speak. Or live, President Manny. Okay, thank you, President Manny.
So I am really overwhelmed. This is a celebration and a Thanksgiving at the same time, because many of us, this is our first partnership in the international level, especially with Romblon State University. So again, this is a very memorable first time. So to those coming from the Philippines, representatives from the Philippines, I say good evening. And the representatives coming from Kansas State University, good morning. I wish to greet especially Ms. Christine Katindig of EdUSA, for without her inspiring us and giving us an opportunity, we will not be linked with Dr. Manny Reyes. And to our CHED IAS Director, Attorney Lily Milia, for the trust. And now we have met virtually Dr. Grant Chapman of KSU, representing President Mayors. So again, good evening. Today is nothing short of momentous as Kansas State University, Romblon State University, and the other 14 institutions, higher education institutions, and DepEd Inc., the MOA formally. So again, that's why I said it's a celebration and at the same time, a Thanksgiving. As we continually strive to build, develop, and strengthen our local and international linkages with leading institutes and organizations to enhance the quality of our education, of research, and the services that we give to our clients and our stakeholders in different contexts, we are delighted to be in partnership with academic institutions that are not only innovative, but at the same time committed and responsive to the fast-changing and complex world. We are addressing the very basic need of our country. Sustainable agriculture would feed the Filipinos and even Asian and the world. So beyond doubt, it has been an honor to partake in and support the efforts to promote and deepen a multitude of understanding, particularly on soil conservation, water quality, and biodiversity since the last quarter of 2020. Thank you very much, partners, for your engagement and for your religious attendance to every Tuesday meeting. Thank you also, Kansas State University, because through Dr. Manny Reyes, we were able to develop locally, nationally, and internationally partnership that cannot just easily be broken. Before inking the MOA, we had been partners already. So wala nang makakabuwag, ano po, tuloy-tuloy na po ito. The unwavering support and of everyone and the commitment of every state, university, and higher education president to be represented in every meeting is really a sign of commitment and passion. To those who wanted to join us and engage, they are all welcome. But then again, let's take this an opportunity to prove to the world that we can make a difference. We look forward to more constructive and fruitful engagement with you. Let us all together keep the passion burning, because I believe together we can move forward further and happier. Mahirap mag-travel ng mag-isa. Pag tayo sama-sama, masaya at malayo ang ating mararating. Thank you very much, and may God be with us all and keep us safe always. Hoping that we will be able to see each other personally. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, President Manny, for that moving message. As we move forward, the next will be the actions that we will put together as a consortium. Anna, Dr. Anna Firmalino, your dad-in-law, he was my teacher. We have history here. You're the next generation, Doc Anna, no? You're very young. Your dad was my teacher, dad-in-law, and I'm very moved to see you. Just want to thank you for your engagement with us, Anna. Thank you.
Nice
So
to
with
meet
that,
you, Doc Manny.
with that, let me thank everyone again for this wonderful occasion that we've had, as we're all passionate to do good to our magsasaka. We are called, each state universities and colleges is called in every one of the provinces, and we will cater our agriculture to suit and to attend to the needs of our farmers and our communities. Thank you. Good night. And I appreciate everyone. Thank you for this night. Thank you for your attendance. Good night. This ceremony I bring to a close. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. May
Mongo. Mongo.
Ma'am Shirley and others.
Thank you, Camacho.